So this is just at market open, and we have the stock market in the solid green at this moment. And one of the reasons why we have that is the jobs report. And as we know, there was a huge delay in the report due to the government shutdown. And now we have some data for the month of September, and it says it right there. And if I open this up, the late September report shows US added 119,000 jobs, more than expected. Unemployment rate at 4.4%. There's a slight uptick in that. It was 4.3 before, now it's 4.4. And it says here non-farm payrolls increased 119,000 in September, up from the 4,000 jobs lost in August following a downward revision, according to a long delayed report Thursday from the BLS. The unemployment rate edged higher to 4.4%, the highest it's been since October 2021. A broader measure hedged lower to 8%. And it says here average hourly earnings increased 0.2% for the month and 3.8% from a year ago, compared to respective forecasts for 0.3% and 3.7%. Now, all of this, all right, points to something. Of course, we haven't gotten the data. And now that we had it, remember the stock market had been worried about, one, we have the worry of the AI bubble. And we had the NVDA earnings that was reported yesterday, which they really knocked out of the park because they beat earnings. Their forecast is looking great, and it is looking good according to NVIDIA's data. And of course, that has really added to what we are seeing in the market. As we can see right here, Dow rallies 500 points as NVIDIA reignites AI trade. Nasdaq jumps 2%. Live updates. All right, now this is all new stuff. Of course, there's a lot of optimism now. I guess people have been optimistic. Remember, they were selling off, and we don't know how this is all going to play out. But surprisingly, Bitcoin isn't reacting to the news right now. Bitcoin is still lingering around 91,000. I'm not seeing that huge swing in Bitcoin, and that is surprising because I was thinking, maybe we might see some swings in that, but we are not. One important thing to mention also is that we still have the worry of the Feds deciding what they will do with rates. Remember, that is I think, apart from the AI bubble that we're worried about, apart from the jobs report or jobs data that finally came out and it's looking good, I think the next thing that we worry about is the Fed funds rate, and if they're going to cut rates or keep rates the same. One thing that we all know that we want, that everybody wants, of course, is a rate cut. But come December, I believe the Feds meet between 9th and 10th. If I'm correct, please let me know. Or if I'm wrong, let me know. The thing is that rate decision will play a significant role in what we see in the next couple of weeks, especially now that we've seen that NVIDIA is still making a lot of money. Right, even though the AI bubble can still be discussed, and still the worry still persists to an extent, but at least the fact remains that people are still spending money on this, infrastructures are still being built, and NVIDIA is still doing well. So with that, the question is, what are you going to do? I was surprised to actually see that NVIDIA rose after the earnings, and also after the investors relations phone call that that held. The reason why that I was surprised is because most of the time in the past, earnings from NVIDIA particularly, the Wall Street will generally hold on to something that was said that they didn't like, and the stock will sell off. But this time around, the NVIDIA shares is really holding steady. And if I pull up the NVIDIA stock right now, it is at 193. Let's go to 5-day chart. It is up around 5.74%. Currently 193. Remember, yesterday I was actually talking about this. It was around 184. Somewhere down here was where it was all through yesterday. And I said something. I'm not too worried about this stock price here, because this will change every time. This will move around, jump around, go down, go up, based on so many factors. We have, a tweet from the president can change that. The thing that the CEO says can change that. The economic data can change that. But one thing that I look at that gives me peace of mind is, of course, the business itself. And as long as the business is making money and they have innovative product, they remain competitive, then I'm not worried. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. That is my go-to strategy when it comes to this. You dollar cost average every week, every month, whatever works for you, and buy as you can. Buy $10 worth, $50 worth, $100 worth, $500 worth, whatever you can buy, but consistently do that, and only sell when you want to rebalance. That is key, because the thing is that if you had sold, worry that, oh, well, this AI bubble, maybe it's real, maybe NVIDIA stock will sell up. But guess what? This is a nice upswing that you would have missed out on. Now, the resistance that actually exists now for NVIDIA is around 208, which is somewhere here, 207, 208, which is 206 here. Most recent one, 199. So we'll see how it plays out. Is it going to go back to touch that 202? Actually, is this 202? 207 and 206 anytime soon? Of course, we don't know. We will continue to watch this. And the point here is, I am not trying to, predict what will happen. At the end of the day, we buy, we hold, and we rebalance when the time is right. That is the key thing. Microsoft right now, it is 490. Microsoft is one that I'm currently watching. Honestly, it's been beaten down in the past couple of days. In 5 days, it's down 1%. In a month, it's down about 4.98%. 6 months is still up 7%. Year to date is up 17%. So might be looking at this one because in a 1 month it's down, and we're watching at 5% is not bad, especially to get in 4.9%, 5%. It's not bad to actually get some value in this type of companies. These companies will continue to perform. Apple is still currently 273. We have AMD to watch as well. AMD is still holding as well. Just wanted to share some of this with you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. We'll see if then something comes up throughout the day. If something comes up, of course, I'll talk about it. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.